Valorant is now in the second round of playoffs for ECAC. So this should be the quarterfinals, if I am correct there. We're going against Ole Miss today, University of Mississippi. So should be some good rounds tonight. You know, same people as always, it looks like. You know, we got Phaelus, Tony the Tiger, Low Palms, Late, and Craig. I believe we'll be seeing a little bit from Star Assassin again later on tonight.
Typical lineup.
Yep. And then it looks like from Ole Miss we have Couch. Sane?
Sane. Yeah, I'd say sane.
Bruh, Erica.
JPC.
JP Carfora something, and then Bondman. So yeah, so for our right side here, I'm going to be saying Couch, Sane, Bruh for the third one there. And then we'll go with JP and then Bondman. That way you guys know who we're talking about whenever we say things.
Some of the names get a little long.
Some of the names get a little long. I really am not sure how to pronounce half of these names sometimes, so.
We're faking it, chat.
Doing the best we can. Turn Valorant down just a little bit. Can get a little loud sometimes. Yeah, I mean we've seen some strange names on the Valorant streams. I believe last year, I think it was like finals for NECC or something. But I remember little kid being one that was seen. That was interesting commentary to say the least. We also had Meow Meow at one point whenever I was streaming with Nathan. So you get some funny things happening.
Standing ahead.
Start out here. Looks like Ole Miss is heavy pushing on A site where Craig is defending. Looks like we have Tony the Tiger waiting on mid, if anyone's going to go there. We do have a Cypher peeking. That's going to be JP. And it looks like we are moving on to site. Looks like Couch takes out Craig. Moving back now onto site. Looks like most of the Beavers are moving in. Ooh, and a shot through the smoke from Tony the Tiger. He's going around JPC, just barely taken out by Phaelus, saving Tony the Tiger. I'm not sure if he even knows that happened. Lil Palm's trying to throw out the grenade, but taking some shots. Tony the Tiger takes out Sane. Leaving just two. We have Couch and Bruh, who goes down. Couch taking out Phaelus. Tony the Tiger taking out Couch. And that is going to be a first round win for BVU after defusing that spike. There we go. We are already off to a very good start here. Very eventful first round there. Very good to see. And you know, as I said at one point, Tony the Tiger was absolutely going to walk, you know, just backwards directly in front of Bruh, Erica, or JPC, I think actually is what it was. And yeah, I for sure thought he was dead, but Phaelus was able to take him out before Tony the Tiger was taken out. So good, good turn of events there by pure happenstance. And then also Tony the Tiger's shots through the smoke were also very good. It somehow hit a headshot, which yeah, was a good start to that last round. Looks like we're seeing probably the same play. Are they going to try and push A site? Maybe. It looks like they're actually pushing off of that. Probably going to mid where we have Tony the Tiger waiting for him.
We're seeing our very typical split gameplay here. We didn't see as much of that last round.
Yeah, no, last round was very, you know, just hard push onto A. Looks like Bondman is going to try and compete there. Ooh, a nasty headshot from Tony the Tiger. Looks around for another one on Bondman. Oh, and three! Oh, just barely missing that last one.
One enemy remaining.
Wow. Clip that.
Clipping that for sure. Goes through the smoke. Almost gets taken out there by the Sova. Bruh. Goes down. Tony the Tiger almost with an ace, I think.
Race it to the spike sites.
He is not playing any games this round.
He is cooking. The stove is on.
It is warm.
Got that stove on high.
Placing sentry. Placing alarm bot.
Right here.
Here. What's this?
Let's see it.
Now we'll see if he gets anybody here with this. We do see pretty typically this is a little bit more difficult.
Ooh.
of an ult to hit. Yep. That is okay.
It happens.
I have been told by several Valorant players that that is a pretty difficult ult to hit.
It happens. It looks like it has a pretty slow projectile speed, so
Yep.
I do believe it like fully refreshes if you get a kill with it, but if you don't, then
Gotcha.
you know it's kind of a wasted thing. So very you know, depends. It can go well, it can go not so well. Ooh, Craig had some exposed heads there, but fall back. A drone flies right past him. Looks like JP gets out low palms. Craig in a bit of a weird spot, looking for
30
a
seconds.
kill
left.
here. He sees that he can now flank out. He goes for toes.
Spike planted.
Bondman unfortunately escapes.
Cannot get the toes due to the
Could
closing
not get the
door.
toes. Ooh. Bayless caught in a unfortunate position. Late takes out Bondman and JPC.
We're at 3 and 2 here, evening
Mm-hmm.
it out a little bit.
Both teams with full HP, so let's see how this fight goes.
Last player
Ooh,
standing.
unfortunately,
Late
Sane
does go
gets late.
down.
Yep. Craig finishes the one.
One enemy.
Ooh,
does
finishes
get
the
the
two.
second
Barely.
one.
With 8 HP, though, I'm not sure this is going to go so well.
Yeah.
And there he goes.
Unfortunate. That was a good round, though.
A little loud in my headphones. So far, going into round 4, we are now 2-1 in favor of the Beavers right now, but far too early to
Revealing area.
say how the game's going. Looks like this time we have a bit more of a B-side push from Ole Miss.
Found them.
Tony the Tiger saw a foot from JP, able to take him out there. Looks like Lil Palms goes down to Bondman.
We do see Sane here at pretty low HP, a little less than half.
Tony the Tiger takes out Sane. Bondman taking out late.
We are up here with 1-person advantage, as well as Sane being low on...
One enemy remaining.
Bayless takes out Bruh. Bondman takes out Craig.
Our Bondman was low the whole
Yeah,
time.
Bondman is who that was. And Tony the Tiger finishes off the last sliver of HP that he had. And there we go.
Just let them try
Round
and catch me.
3 for BB.
Mm-hmm.
Going into round 5 here, looks like... Yeah. Not doing too bad on credits. Looks like we're a little bit above OME here.
Yep, just a little bit. Nothing crazy so far.
Nah, just a little bit more buy space.
Yep.
Careful.
Cover going out. Here.
Seeing some support in the chat. Tion hyping up Tony the Tiger just a little bit. Most him play possible with the blades. Absolutely. Very much a very him play. Craig with a 3K. Only caught the last one on camera, unfortunately. Looks like it is just now 2v5. A good recon bolt from Phaelus.
Last player standing.
Ooh, couch
30
goes
seconds
straight
left.
into Craig's face, taken out.
Hey,
And then Craig with an ace. Nice. A very nice ace there. Unfortunately, nothing crazy happened as the first 3 kills were at the beginning of the round and then the last 2 at the end. So, you know, not a crazy play, but still, I mean, you know, ace is an ace. Good props to Craig.
Good job, Craig. Looks like we're going into round 6 here with pretty split hold. Not unusual for our team, as we see that pretty typically.
I know exactly where you are.
You see Craig pushing onto A main here, kind of peeking in between, looking for something. We do see Couch, I believe, incredibly low. And unfortunately, Bra does get late here, with Sane getting Lil Palms, leaving us at 2 and 5. They do have one that's probably a little less than 5 or 6 HP. We do see Craig get JPC. Phaelus getting 2.
player standing.
Bondman does get Phaelus, leaving us at 1 and 2, but one of their players, Bondman, is incredibly low here. I am shocked that he has not gone down yet.
One enemy remaining.
Craig does get the kill on Saiyan, and he gets the kill on Bondman. Clutching the round for BV. That is the 5th win for BV here, putting us at 5 and 1. Going into round 7 here, it looks like we are a decent margin ahead on credits here. It looks like we're spending quite a few to stock up here. We have Tony the Tiger leading the board with his KD of 11 and 2.
Ooh, a flash from late unfortunately goes down to Bondman though.
Leaving us at 3 and 5 here, but clearly, as we see from last round, seems to be no issue for our team.
Lil Palms trying to go for a kill, getting caught in a very unfortunate position. Backs off of that.
Revealing area.
A very good recon dart from Phaelus. Bondman takes out Craig, unfortunately, though. Puts us at 2 and 5 again. There's
Last
one.
player standing.
Phaelus goes down, and Sane gets both Phaelus and Lil Palms. And that round, unfortunately, is going to go to Ole Miss.
Turn out. Alarm bot out. Placing swarm grenade.
Dion definitely hyping up all of our Valorant players in the chat. Love to see it. Love to see the support for BVU Valorant, especially as they're in you know, their quarterfinal games.
We are incredibly proud of our Valorant team. They have made it very far this season.
Ooh, Tony the Tiger gets a Cypher Cage and a tripwire thrown at him. Gonna back off of that.
Nowhere to run! I am the hunter! No
Phaelus with an ultimate. Ooh, gets JP for it. And throws some damage on the rest of them.
Scanning ahead.
Good use of that ultimate there. Lil Palms takes out
Down, B.
Bondman takes out Lil Palms. Then Tiger goes down to Couch.
Last player standing.
Finished off by Craig. Bondman takes out Phalis. It's just Craig now in a 1v2. Let's see if he can clutch this. A very good teleport.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
Blinding.
One enemy
Ooh, he gets the
remaining.
one. Ooh, and he didn't quite turn in time, so taken out by Bondman, and that round's going to go to Ole Miss.
My good never end done here. Cover going out.
Very quiet at the start of this first round. We don't really have anything happening right now.
We see BV is pretty split here, and then we've got the entirety of OME just kind of sitting on that corner near A.
They come in to push with Craig up at the front of it. Takes
He does
one.
get one.
Tries to pick up a gun, so he's taken out, though. Unfortunate timing on that. Looks like Late takes out Bondman.
Shock dart.
30 seconds left.
Looks like Late takes out Sane as well.
One enemy
Tony the
remaining.
Tiger goes down to JP, but Lil Palms gets JP. Gets the refrag there. Looks like it is just Bruh Erica
10
who is
seconds
going
left.
to run away and try and save. Probably the smart play there. Looks like Tion is having high hopes for the team, saying they can get another ring this year. Love the hype for that. And then this Coach Craig guy in the chat saying this Craig guy is going nuts. Got to agree with him there. Very interesting for you know this chatter to have the same name as Craig. Looks like Couch gets 2, unfortunately, putting it back into a 3v3. Looks like Ole Miss has the spike. They're going for more of a mid push, it looks like. Ooh, and Late takes out Couch as they try and rotate back onto A
One
site.
enemy remaining.
Craig takes out
Spike down.
Bruh, goes down to Sane, though. It is now a 2v1.
30 seconds left.
He has to get onto that spike, though.
One enemy
Leaves him a free
remaining.
target for Lil Palms. Unfortunately, going down. He's flashed by Late, though. And we win the round with Late taking out Sane. And now taking 7 rounds for BVU and 3 for Ole Miss. now is about the time where we would be seeing a timeout from one of the teams. So I'm betting we'll see that in a round or two.
Pretty typically 7 through 9, I feel, is when we usually see it.
Right. That's when you know, that's when things start to become a little bit more serious. Looks like a hard V push this time. Lil Palm just spraying through the wall there. Looks like Tony the Tiger takes out Couch first. Looks like Phaelus is tagged with a recon bolt from the enemy Sova. Bondman takes out Craig. Also Tony the Tiger. Phaelus takes out Sane though. Still a 3v3 with Lil Palms getting Bra Erica and late getting JP. Phaelus getting Bondman.
Is cold, friend.
Wow, a bit of a roll at the very end of that round, leaving it now 8-3. Ooh, we see a disconnect from Bra Erica. That ain't good.
Placing sentry.
As far as our leaderboard goes, it's going pretty well. With Craig and Tony the Tiger kind of going off right now. 15-2 and then 13-4.
Right here.
Pretty good.
Revealing area.
Get out of my way.
Top tier gameplay there.
Spike
Tony the
down
Tiger gets
mid.
his snipe kill against Couch.
Yeah, unfortunately, just shot everywhere that people weren't. Not
Yeah.
that that is their fault. They absolutely cannot see through a wall. You just gotta kind of spray and pray at that point.
Yep, it's more for, you know, maybe just like some splash damage at the start. Tony the Tiger gets another snipe kill against JP.
We're 3 and 5 here. I think it's
good start to the round.
yeah, good start to the round. I think it's definitely a very winnable round, but there have been crazier turnarounds, so I would not be surprised. We do see Bondman get Little Palms here, leaving us at, and we see Craig getting Bruh.
One enemy remaining.
Bayless taking out Sane. It is just the one guy, I forget his name. Bondman. Sorry, not the guy, the man.
He seems to be a little bit, from what I've noticed, he seems to be one of their better players. He is typically the last one alive most of the rounds.
Yep.
Switching sides.
He survives pretty long on low HP, kind of reminds me of our very own Tony the Tiger.
Yeah, I mean, he's got
And there's the timeout right at round 9.
so that would be a technical timeout, actually, because if we look at our chat, Erica disconnected and abandoned the match.
Oh, okay. I see.
I saw the disconnect, and then I didn't see a tech
Yeah.
pause, so I was kind of, like, curious there. I don't know what happened,
Gotcha.
but...
And I'm not sure 100%. I know the rules are a little different with every game. I'm not sure what the disconnect rule is with Valorant here. Especially if the disconnect happens in the middle of the game. I'm not sure if that if they forfeit that round or they redo the round or how that really works. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Looks like they did reconnect, so looks like we should be all good. But yeah, look, I mean, we are using this timeout still, you know, for its whole duration, so I'm assuming it is still also more of a,
Here.
you know,
Here.
talk it out.
Recuperation
Yep.
time.
Yep.
Absolutely. Not a bad time to do it. And like we said, it is very typical that around round 9 when we see that come out, especially if the opposing team is that far ahead.
Yep. Or what, you know, once one team gets to
Yes,
you know, around 9.
once the score hits 9 on one's team's
Yep.
side, typically the opposing team will
Yep.
call for a timeout. Seeing the patterns, picking them up.
Oh, I didn't know I could do that. I can pull up the full map, and it's got all the
Yeah.
all the things. I mean, you know, we've got our big corner one, but nice.
Get us a top-down view.
Not that it would be, you know, very useful in many situations, but I got it if I need it. I always love learning new controls in this game, like the like the sight lines that I didn't know about, and I just kept like spamming them because it looked like there was like laser eyes.
Yes, and we do see things a little bit differently than the players are seeing them. We can see everything, whereas, you know, they can only see what's on their team.
Right. Looks like Lil
Bon
Palm's,
Man,
yep,
yeah.
first death of this round, unfortunately.
We see the smoke go out here. They're peeking that corner. Unfortunately, one of them goes down. One of them gets a kill. Greg blinded here. He's coming around this corner.
Oh, just barely loses the
Yeah.
pistol fight to that.
We're 1 and 2
Late
here.
is in a 1v2.
Yeah.
Goes for a fake plant. Smart. Takes out the recon dart. Good there.
Are they? Oh,
Gets it down.
that's a good angle to hold.
Oh,
Ah,
unfortunately, not in.
unfortunate. Truthfully, I wasn't even thinking about the person coming around.
I knew that there was a person around that way, but I figured we would be looking the doorway.
Yeah.
Yep. Unfortunately, just had a player each side.
Not bad. We are still have a decent hold in the lead.
Oh yeah,
here.
I mean 5 rounds is always good.
Absolutely.
Such a powerful defense. True. He had a very good defense this map. Let's see if we can keep it up on the offense. The first round didn't go quite so well, but hey, let's see what happens. What map is this? Ascent, I think.
Shock dart.
Looks like we're making a bunch of noise A site. But we're gonna fall away from that. Bon Man jiggle peeking this corner. Not gonna find anything as the Beavers are rotating all the way back around. And it looks like it's not gonna line up for him to see them going around that back side.
Healing area.
It was throwing in a shock dart. We see Tony the Tiger pushing up kind of front line here.
I can't use that. No charges left.
Looks like Lil Palms goes down again. Start of the round.
Shadows traveling.
Craig smoking mid there.
30 seconds left.
Good for it too, as Bondman was there waiting for a kill. Looks like we are going to mostly beat them to A site. It's going to allow us to set up and get a plant here. Looks like Couch is waiting for us though. Ooh, and Late just barely gets up and through that smoke before we have her head taken off of our shoulders there.
Caution.
Ooh, Late takes out Bruh Erica. Tony the Tiger takes out Couch. Craig gets JP. Sane gets Tony the Tiger. Craig at 3 HP. 2v2. Oh, Bondman gets Phaelus. I think that's going to be a lost round for BVU.
One enemy remaining.
Guess one, though. Oh! Wow!
Wow. He does.
What
in
a
fact
clutch.
Get that.
I feel the strain. Block it out, Omen.
I thought it was lost.
Yeah,
One-
I agreed with you.
1v2 at 3 HP, but he wins those?
Valorant is absolutely doing incredible tonight.
Valorant's putting on an excellent show tonight, especially Craig for sure. We've seen some very, very good performance out of. Tion, did the sides flip? Yes, they did. Once it gets to round 13, I think, is the switch. Ooh, unfortunately, Tony the Tiger goes out to a very, very lucky shot through the smoke from Sane.
Take flight.
Phaelus not able to do anything with the recon drone there. Couch set up looking for the snipe. Misses all of our shots. Bondman takes out Craig. Couch is going to smoke through there. Bondman with... Oh my god.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Lil Palm takes out Couch. Doesn't quite manage to take out Bondman, who I think got an ace, or at least a 4K. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. Good showing from Bondman there.
Yeah, and it, like we said earlier, like it is definitely showing a little bit that he is probably one of their top players.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, looking at the scoreboard, I mean, it's, you know, he's 20 and 2. The next
12,
person's
yeah.
12 and 4. Bit of a difference there. Looks like all of BVU is doing about you know, about the same. Looks like everyone's, you know, Late and Phaelus both in the, you know, 10 and something round range. Phaelus, or sorry, Late going out with a lot more deaths though. But, you know, still, I mean, all of our Beavers doing not terribly. Seeing a lot of smokes and a lot of flashes here. BVU is able to get the spike down though. Phaelus taking shots to the smoke. Tony the Tiger going to throw his own smoke.
Right.
Tony the Tiger going for a bit more of an aggressive play around the side there. Late is going to play on. Couch takes out Low Palms, unfortunately.
Revealing area.
Looks like JP is defusing, and no one is quite able to get in there to do anything against it. We saw, I mean, a lot of players getting low there. I mean, you know, 3 of them look to be below like 25 HP, but
There are other ways to be useful.
just unfortunate. I mean, there was a lot of smokes there, so it was hard to really get in and do anything.
Well, and it was very aggressive on, you know, both sides, especially with
Absolutely.
them coming towards the end here. We do see both teams kind of getting a little bit more aggro with their plays.
Right here. Deep breath.
Next round looks like a pretty heavy A push. We see Phaelus going out a little bit more wide here. Looks like Phaelus takes out Sane, starts off.
I used to have to do it as Melon all the time.
Shadows.
Looks like Couch goes down, or sorry, takes down Phaelus,
Spike carrier is
making it
killed.
4 and 4. As I say that, JP takes out Lil Palms.
Leaving us at 3 and 4 here. We do not have the advantage, but Late is trying to get the spike planted here while
Yep, gets it down.
OME pushes on.
I'll be watching for that door.
Ah,
Ooh, and unfortunately,
unfortunate. He just was not paying attention there.
yep.
2 and 3.
Ooh, we managed to get Couch. Puts us at 28 though. Craig gets brought. Erica almost not able to take out Bondman though.
Unfortunate.
It's a 1v1, but
And unfortunately,
Bondman has to defuse,
Bondman
though.
has to-
that's gonna push him off. I think he's gonna push him off with enough time. No, I don't think so. I think there's still time to defuse.
Ah,
We won the round though because that is not enough time to defuse, and
Yeah.
attackers win.
putting
Very
us at
smart plays
11
there.
and 6. That is that's a really intelligent play, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Late using their ultimate there to you know, cause some damage. You know, stop them from defusing for a second, and then, you know, waiting to push in until you know, like just before they're gonna get it.
Very good play.
Yeah, very good. You know, level-headed, intelligent plays there. Because did they lose the firefight? Yes. Did they win the round? Also yes. Something we see from BVU quite often is that, you know, sometimes we will lose the fights, but, you know, we win the rounds. So definitely something in Valorant you have to be aware of is, you know, the point of the game revolves around that spike. So
Well, and like we usually say, you know, we have found that BVU is an incredibly adaptable team, which you have to play decently well together as a team to be that adaptable and have that deep of an understanding.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, all of our players in this game, you know, obviously understand the game very well, and they understand, you know, the mechanics that go into winning besides just winning the firefight, because, you know,
Yeah.
sometimes that's not the best play. Looks like Phalos takes out Bondman, Craig takes out JP, Sane gets out Lil Palms.
Down B.
We are seeing kills across the board here. Phalos does get bruh.
BBU up with Craig at 5 HP. Why is he always so low?
Him and Tony the Tiger.
Right here.
Blinding.
30 seconds left.
Looks like
Craig
Craig
gets
takes out
Couch
Couch.
here,
Good,
leaving
very
us at
good.
1 and 3. This is definitely a very winnable round.
It's like he doesn't even care about his health. It's just like
Spike
low health,
planted.
so what? I still win those. Just don't get shot. Just Sane left in
Man,
this
he would
round.
make strides as an Overwatch player.
Very real.
I win these, I believe. It's the
Shutting them down.
common quote
Yeah,
from
that's
the Overwatch
that's
team.
the mentality. Pushing at crit. Oh no, don't push. You're so low. Nah, I'd win.
It looks like Sane is... Oh, he does get Craig, not surprisingly, with, you know, a whopping 8, 7
Yeah,
something
you know,
HP.
a shot to the foot and he's
And
dead.
that is not going to be enough time to defuse, I do not believe.
And he doesn't even get the kill, so very good, very good. And there's match point.
Match point.
Looking at the scoreboard. So, correction from Tion in our chat. I haven't been reading the scoreboard correctly. Normally I do. But
Yeah, I didn't want to correct you live on stream, but it is KD, so it would be 22, like, I didn't see what it was, 13.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was looking at the last number, which is assists.
Yeah, that's okay.
I normally read it correctly, but this time I was not. So,
It is okay, it happens.
yeah.
Looks like we are seeing, I didn't
See.
quite see, but are we full buying here? It is the last round potentially if BB
Yes.
wins here, so I would not be shocked to see a full buy out of them.
Late takes out JP. Sane set up in a good spot. Takes out Craig.
Unfortunately gets Craig. Do not peek that.
Oh, he dies to the
Okay,
smoke though.
Gets the smoke out.
One enemy.
I
And-
put the words back in my mouth.
Spike
You
down
peek
mid.
that. That was
BBU
very
comes
smart.
out mostly on top with a
Late getting
3v1,
couch there too.
leaving just Bruh Erica. With the Odin though is going to be interesting. BBU can probably win this if it's a skilled firefight.
We've got Tony the Tiger planting.
Spike
Mhm.
planted.
Gets the plant down. Tony the Tiger with that ultimate.
See if he can get that last kill there with it.
Mhm. He's waiting on site. He's waiting for the push. And they have to push too if they want to have any chance of continuing this.
You know, if we
So-
want to make some real money for the esports, every time we see that ult go out there and nobody gets hit with it, maybe we should put a quarter in the jar. Good way to fundraise. And that is absolutely not on Tony the Tiger. He's an incredible player. We do not mean to do disservice to him. I have heard that is a pretty hard ult to hit typically. So.
Absolutely. Oh, and Phalos with a
Yikes.
fantastic Sova ult.
And that does leave the first round to BBU.
Fantastic. So as we saw in that last round at the very end, Phalos, why am I not getting any audio with my right earphone? There we go. Yeah, I mean Phalos with that Sova ultimate, a very good play there. I mean, it was so
Yeah.
goofy because like I didn't even realize what happened for a second until I looked at the like
It's
the
the
kill board.
the proverbial ult dump after the game is pretty much over.
Yep, and yeah, I mean a good ult to end it with.
Oh, yeah. Good way to finish out the round. Secure
Yeah, I mean
it.
she knew where the spike was, so just
Gotta do what you
aim,
gotta
fire, boom, win. Yeah, so very good first round, going 13-6. Looking at our leaderboard here, looks like Bondman was leading with 24 and 15, but then we have 3 Beavers behind with, looking for the birds. Not much worse stats, 22-14, 18-11, 16-14. So all of our Beavers doing very well for sure. Definitely a good round for Craig was doing a lot of good things. I mean, we saw an ace out of him, and
Oh, absolutely.
a couple 4Ks, couple 3Ks. Phalos always a good team player. Some very smart plays from her, and then Tony the Tiger also. He had a lot of good opening kills, a lot of good clutch kills when needed. And unfortunately, Lil Palm's going like 6 and 14. Sadly, always kind of opened the round with a death. It seemed like.
Yeah, a little bit of a rough round. We'll bring it back though.
It happens. It happens. You Can't always win. But yeah, so we'll see you in the next map whenever we get there. That's the wrong button. Alrighty, gamers, beavers, welcome back. There's scoreboard there. Never mind, wrong side. Switch. Alrighty, there we go. After things are rearranged and fixed there. So, looks like our next map is Sunset, where we'll be seeing the same lineup as last time. We have Craig, Late, Lil Palms, Tony the Tiger, and Phalis. And then Bondman, JP, Sane, Bruh, Erica, and Couch. So same players as last time. You know, again, this time on Sunset for our second map. Let's see how this goes. BVU is going to be starting on the attacking side. Looks like BVU is mostly pushing onto B site. Sane takes out Late to start us off. Phalis gets the refrag. JP takes out Tony the Tiger. I figured someone would go down there. Craig's going to be in a fight with Couch. Gonna move off that actually. Never mind.
One enemy remaining.
Looks like JP and Bondman both get some kills against the Beavers, leaving just Craig in a 1v6, and unfortunately goes down to Bruh Erica. So first round's gonna go to Ole Miss, unfortunately.
Right here. Recalling my bot.
Shutting them down.
Bomb grenade out.
So it looks like Craig has unfortunately been our first victim this round. BVU is going to switch off to A site for that. Where they're going to be met with Couch. Ooh, unfortunately, Lil Palms gets blinded by the Gecko there. Nothing crazy happens for it, though. Ooh, JP gets around the corner, takes out Phalis with the Odin. Tony the Tiger takes that out, though. Bruh Erica takes out Lil Palms, leaving just Tony the Tiger and Late.
Standing.
Now just Late as Tony the Tiger goes down to Sane. And Late goes down to Bondman, unfortunately.
Wait until I blind them to strike.
Looks like Sunset might be a bit of a better map for Ole Miss. The common map that we see quite a bit of, but looks like they are just a little bit more comfortable on defense than we are on offense.
Yeah, which happens, you know.
It happens.
Very, not very unusual.
Yep, I mean, you know, different teams have their map, and, you know, different maps have their biases. Bruh Erica being taken out by Tony the Tiger. Looks like Bondman gets us from behind, taking out Lil Palms. Craig peeks that, though, goes down. Tony the Tiger going to avenge it, though. 3-3 right now. Looks like Late is going for the plant. Gonna be able to get that down. Bayless looking out for a Couch on our side there. Pings that. Tony the Tiger gets set up in a very good high ground. Ooh, gets him through the smoke. Nice shots there. Tony the Tiger gotten lucky with, I think, 2 smoke kills. Sane takes out late, not before taking quite a bit of damage, though. And I think we're set up in a good spot. Tony the Tiger with that high ground and Phalis with the kind of more distant angle. Ooh, we're not quite going to see JP, but we whip around in time. Phalis takes out JP. Tony the Tiger taking out Sane and securing the round for BVU. Again, there I think it was just a matter of really good positioning with Tony the Tiger being able to get up on top of that box with the jet jump, and then Phalis, you know, just being smart and going for the I don't know what you would call that, but you know, the more like distant, like off-site play. Think of what you would call that positioning if you're like, you know, playing more like distant.
I mean, I would call it probably flank.
Maybe.
But
I don't
it's
know.
like a little, especially if you're like at that much of a distance, maybe it's an open.
I don't know.
You see another ult here from Tony the Tiger.
Throw all of them there. I think we're, I think after missing a couple, he was just wanted to be done with it.
Yep.
He's going to push onto
We'll
it.
see if he sees them. I'm not sure if he's going to. He does, but unfortunately
loses.
he cannot get the kill. I don't know what kind
Looks
of...
like BVU is down in players, but we are able to get... Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. Craig gets a double kill, though. 2v3.
Cover going
The spike's in a good spot, too. I mean, we have it back. Late, taking the defense, taking out JP.
planted.
Very good kill there, keeping Craig alive and well so he can get that spike down.
We are at 2-2 here with the advantage, actually.
Mm-hmm. With that spike down. I like the angles we're taking, too.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Craig gets
Yes,
couch.
and we do get that one. We'll see if we can get the last kill on Sane here.
Going for the defuse, fakes it out. Throws shots through the smoke. The Beavers, you know, fortunately didn't push in. Unfortunate for Sane. Ooh!
All good.
Unfortunate. I
I don't
know
know.
if he'll
It's gonna
have
be close.
time. It's gonna be really close here, and he doesn't get.
Unfortunately.
Does he really? Wow.
That's going on the highlight reel for sure.
Smart plays from the Beavers there, but I do think we came out a little bit too stacked.
I need a drop.
In that position, I think there's also a second opening to that, so we maybe could have like gone around, but
Yeah. Corner was a little tough with both players holding that corner, and they kind of pushed out at the same time.
mm-hmm.
I would have liked one of them to be holding each angle potentially.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was saying is I don't think we should have pushed at the same time, especially so stacked.
Yeah. Also, I just have to say, the gun that Sane has is incredibly cool.
Scoped in right now, so we can't see it, but we'll see it eventually.
We've seen it a few times. It'll show back up.
Ooh, unfortunately, Bondman and JP both get our first kills.
Craig
Phalis and
does
Craig
get
each get one.
two.
Bondman takes out late.
Ah, he's blinded.
Ooh, unfortunately.
Keeping us at 1 and 2 here.
Yep,
Ah.
and they just flanked low palms and couldn't do anything there. I definitely think BVU can definitely take these rounds. It's just, you know, just adjusting our playstyles a little bit, I think. Making some different decisions. See Bondman holding this mid right here. take some shots. I think that's it's enough to push him back a little bit. BVU is going to move in. Craig's going to push through the smoke. He's holding that. He's blinded by the gecko. Goes down to Bruh Erica, who takes out also Lil Palms. We do have the spike down, but we're going to have to hold it well here, and it looks like we're not quite doing that. Ooh, late almost with a good 2 kills there. We get the 2. Unfortunately, there's 3 of them there, though.
Look for my shadows, they will hide.
These first rounds definitely going not as much in BVU's favor. I don't like whenever BVU's on the right side.
The colors are.
The colors aren't right. Well, the colors change if, you know, it's attack or defense. Billy.
No, our layover, dog.
Oh, yeah.
Layover?
Overlay.
Overlay.
There you go.
Why
Just
did I say it backwards? How do you even do that verbally?
bro's going on a flight.
Well, yeah, that's true also.
That is also true, actually, yeah.
Had flights on the mind.
Yeah, but no, for me, it's because it's harder for me to read the numbers and press them correctly. Because, like, for some reason, like, I see 7, and I almost always want to press 8. Because, like, I don't know, my brain always wants it to be in that position.
Gotcha.
It's easier to do with the smaller numbers. My brain is only so big.
We do see Sane get late here as a first kill, but they do have one that is. Oh, and it looks like Sane is almost at half HP. I'd say a quarter.
Very quiet so far. We're at a very interesting 2-2 hold here. We see the Gecko ultimate almost getting us, but not quite able to hold that back off. So it looks like Phaelus and Tony the Tiger are mainly just taking away attention from A site. Phaelus did get Bruh Erica, leading it back down to a 4-4.
You should run.
Attacker Killjoy holding an ultimate there. Ooh, unfortunately taken out by Couch, who just has a sliver of HP. That kind of hurts. Craig is able to refrag that, though. Gets Bondman walking backwards straight into him. It is now a 2v3.
Stealing sight.
Ring around like Rosie, and unfortunately JP comes out on top.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh, there we go. Phaelus takes out Sane just barely. It is
One enemy
a low HP
remaining.
fight on every end. JP now has to go for the defuse.
This is no problem.
Goes for the fake and is taken out by Phaelus.
I feel like this is going to be an incredibly close round here.
I'm also thinking that. I'm hoping things will switch back around a little bit whenever we get on the defensive side, but or on the on the defensive side.
It might take a little bit of time, but I do feel like typically when we see BV struggle this way, they do start to get the swing of things after a few rounds.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you've seen the TikTok memes going around right now, but there's this like trick shotter guy who just says, "I understand it now," after like 2 fails, and then he like automatically makes it. It's these like crazy trick shots.
Whoa.
I don't know. It's a meme going on right now. I feel like BVU has the same thing.
It's a relevant meme.
Yeah, they lose a couple rounds, then it's just I understand it now, and then we win.
Bring
Ooh,
it
Tony the
back.
Tiger taking out Couch just before he's blinded. Evra's in our chat giving a little bit of hype to BVU, also talking about one of the most recent patches that just came out. We've heard a lot of complaints from Craig about how they nerfed his beloved Omen.
Cover going out. You are powerless.
We hear a Phaelus ult, late takes out Bondman. BVU's in a much better position than we are normally.
We do see Lil Palms getting the spike planted here.
Yep, there we go.
And it looks like OME is kind of all holding on this corner on A here.
Yep, and having 5v3 and they have to push in with their 3, it
Oh,
looks like
yeah.
BVU is going to be in a really good spot for this round
We are
here.
in a very good position unless they can manage to get a pick on us. Craig is sneaking up behind them, it looks like. We do get
Ooh, and he
2
gets
kills.
one. Tony the
Yep.
Tiger also getting out Bruh Erica, leaving just Sane left. Ooh, and through the box by Craig. I believe he picked up Cypher. There we go. I believe he picked up JP's Odin and then shot through the boxes. That is devious for sure. That is a really cool gun skin on that. Like a water gun. Like a Nerf gun, maybe.
The same gun I was talking about is a little dragon, and when it reloads, the wings kind of.
Oh, that's very cool.
It was incredibly cool. They have some pretty cool skins for guns and such, I will say, in this game.
Mm-hmm. That's what you get for not having operator skins.
Very true.
Or agent skins. Sorry, wrong game. One man takes out Craig to start us off. Tony the Tiger, ooh, goes down.
Just does not see it, unfortunately. They do manage to get JPC there, but not at the expense of their players, as they are down 1, putting us at 4-3. We see BV's a little split here, but it looks like so is OME. Late does get couch here, evening out the numbers.
Turns it back into a 3v3. Enemy Gecko, bruh, Erica. We saw him through the through mid there. Coming back in now. We get to the blind on Late. Late's going to push that though. Low Palm's going very aggressive with that Odin. As Phalos takes out bruh, Erica leaves. Low Palm's able to get the spike planted. Late picks herself back up. Sane takes out Late again. Bit of a vendetta there. Put Sane at very low HP though. I thought it was a little funny how, you know, Sane killed Late. Late used the revive and then again taken out by Sane.
Yeah,
unfortunate.
very unfortunate and incredibly frustrating. I can only imagine.
Yeah, absolutely. Imagine, you know, using a res like that only to die.
We do see Sane getting healed up just
Ooh,
a
looks like
little
Bond
bit
Man
here.
got a good flank. Phalos is going to have to hold this a little bit better as the spike does not have... There we go. That's getting back into a good time. Ring around the Rosie. Burn time.
Spinning around.
And again, we lose the fight, but we win the round.
I do believe we win that round as they are not going to have enough time to defuse. Fortunately for BV, it looks like we are starting to pick it back up a little bit here.
Yep, we're starting to even it back out, which is a very...
4-5.
Yeah, it's a very good thing. On these like one-sided maps, you know, you have to take these rounds whenever you're down, or else, you know, it's just going to be a roll from there.
Yeah, you absolutely have to even it out as early as you can.
Yeah, because, you know, now they can only get so much of an advantage on BVU. And, you know, whenever you're going in and it's like 12-0, whenever you know, do the round swap, like you already have to climb so much.
Yes. Well, and especially considering the credits, I would definitely say that it's important to try and keep yourself up as early on in.
Mm-hmm. You know, there is the reset around that halftime, but yeah, I mean, you know, up until then, like, you have to do as much as you can to, you know, take all the rounds that you can.
But we are seeing them bring it back, so feeling a little bit better about that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, even just taking these 4 rounds, you know, that's going to be a good enough dig in the start to put us not in a terrible spot.
Unfortunately, Craig does go down as our first blood here. We do see Tony the Tiger ulting, looking for something around this corner. I believe he can find it if he holds it long enough, but he is looking in the wrong spot.
Bruh, Erica just around that corner.
Bond Man does get late, leaving us at 3 and 5, unfortunately.
Ooh, through the blind even. Unfortunate
round. I think Tony the Tiger was under the impression that they were absolutely behind exactly where he was looking, and maybe got a little tunnel vision there.
I mean, that happens. You know, like there's so many angles in Valorant, you know, you can't watch everything perfectly.
Yeah. And with them being so close, round-wise, I would say it is.
Quick peeks now.
Right now, it is not, you know, not gonna cost them the game to make a few mistakes. But it is imperative that once we start getting, you know, a little closer, and that the pick it up a little bit more and.
Here.
Going a bit split with about 3 Beavers going around through Elbow is the name of this apparently. Tony the Tiger gets our first kill. Couch takes out Phaelus though. Tony the Tiger moves back around, takes out Couch. A very good kill to get that Odin out of the way.
Now we do see here that it looks like they have a little bit of high ground on BV, which does give them an upper hand, but I believe that we can handle it with our numbers.
We do see Bondman going around for the flank. Does take out Craig. Out-omened, outflanked.
We do see 3 and 3 here. It looks like they do have one very low. Lil Palms goes
unfortunately,
down.
through like the fire. Oh, Bondman was expecting the top
We are
of the
1
box.
and 2 here.
Ooh, Lake gets Bondman.
Very good. Hopefully we can get this last kill. Unfortunately,
We're blinded. We move back around from it. Blinded again.
Blinded again.
We win
and
the
we get
firefight.
the round.
Yes.
Incredible gameplay there.
Good.
Wow.
Shit
Through
from
the
Lake.
blind and everything.
Before the switch.
Truthfully,
Hold for all the things we
I hate to say it, but I think Sane kind of choked a little bit there. Despite the double blind.
Yeah, the double blind and still losing the firefight is crazy.
Must have been shaking.
Apparently. You know, good on Late though for you know, surviving that and you know, pulling that back. I still think we would have won the round. I think the Spike didn't have enough time at that point. But you know, still good to win the firefight.
We have almost entirely evened out the rounds here.
This is BBU's last attacking round. Looks like Sane takes out Tony the Tiger early on.
Looks like
Takes quite a
Phaelus
bit
is
of
hiding
damage
in
for
the
it,
smoke
though.
a little bit here. Unfortunately, does not see Sane coming around the corner. It looks like this is going to be a little bit rougher of a round. Late does get the kill.
Oh,
does
turns
get
it
the second
around.
one.
Double kill
Wow.
there. Last one alive, though, but unfortunately very low health. Takes the one and unfortunately cannot
Despite
get
the
the last
loss
one.
on that round, that was some pretty well-timed game.
No,
from Late
absolutely.
here.
I mean, you know, we lost the round, but it was good for sure.
Impressive, you know. Especially being in a high pressure situation like that, and you know you're the only one left. That is incredible to hone in on your target that way.
Yeah, good plays from Late there. Unfortunately, it's just, you know, they had so many kills at the beginning.
Yeah.
It kind of just stacked around against us.
I do truthfully, and we've discussed this before. I truthfully do think that first kills, although they, you know, the outcome of the game can change, but I do believe when they get more than one first kill, it tends to lean in the other team, you know, the team's favor.
Yep.
As with any game, though.
Yep, and we've discussed this before. Oh, unfortunately, looks like Couch gets Tony the Tiger. Probably Tony the Tiger going for, you know, one of his like long angles and just losing to it. But yeah, I mean, as we talked about before, first kills can mean different things in different games. I know Overwatch is one where first kills are a very, very big factor in who is going to win the round. But Valorant, I think there's a bit more of a clutch factor to it.
A little bit more leeway there.
Yep. Rounds can turn around a little bit quicker.
And we do see Couch at half HP here, so I am curious to see if we can get that.
And we see a little bit of health taken off of Bondman, so.
Yes.
Uh,
And it looks like all the people we do have left all do have full HP. Unfortunately, Craig shoots down to 13 HP and does die to Couch there.
the spike did
We do
go
get the
down as
kill on
well.
Couch.
Late takes out Couch. Good. 3v4 now with Bondman at about half HP. We've got to get on and defuse that spike, though. Ooh, getting Bondman just before the smoke goes out. Phaelus taking out a kill against JP. Having to push through the mosh pit there. Ooh, takes out Bruh and loses to Sane. Unfortunate.
I do think it's a little bit rougher when BV is forced to push on rather than forcing the team to push to them.
Right.
I think it's a little bit more difficult for them in that situation. I do think BV is a little bit more, they like to plot and plan. You know, they like to kind of force the team to come to them typically, and I do think they struggle a little bit on attack because of it.
We're on defense now. Silly.
Or defense, pardon. Pardon.
It's almost like a, you know, it is kind of weird. Like, it's kind of like a reverse situation. Like, you would normally think that you'd be better on defense, but yeah, it does seem like we're a little bit better able to mix up our plays rather than defending against
Alarm bot down.
other ones. Ooh.
Well, and I'm always curious to see if it ever, you know, changes or strays from that, but it always seems to be that way. They seem to be pretty concrete in their play style. You see the smoke go out on B here. Pushing through, we unfortunately do not get the kill on Sane. Kills across the board here. We are at 2 and 3, 1 and 3 here. With Phaelus at 45 HP, it looks like.
I don't think we're going to be able to do this push just because they have 3 and they're so
And
set
they
up.
are holding pretty aggressively here.
Yeah, even though we got the, you know, the 1, there were still 2 to be able to jump out of that.
Yeah.
I do think we will be seeing a 3rd map at this point. Yada, yada, yada. Complain, complain, complain.
Clear to engage. Weapons hot.
KO's hot, if you know what I'm saying.
Deployed.
Heyo.
2 suppressed.
It's got a disapproving look from Kenzie. Rightfully earned. Ooh, double kill, stack kill, triple kill. There we go.
Wow.
Grenade.
We did very good at capitalizing on the fact that, you know, they were all so stacked like that, you know.
Yes.
We saw it happen with BVU earlier. I mean, you know, you never want to move as one unit too much. Ooh, Craig taken out with a wallbang there. Yeah, you never want to move too stacked up in Valorant because it kind of leaves you, you know, more vulnerable to multi kills.
Yeah.
I can't use that. Watch your eyes.
A blind from Sane who gets Phaelus and put a lot of damage on Tony the Tiger.
Still 3 and 2 here. We do have a little bit of an advantage.
Last player.
There we go. Late
Sane
takes out
does go
Sane.
down.
Couch pushes in, takes out Tony the Tiger.
Misses a couple of shots there on Late. Hopefully Late can finish it out. And
There we go. Lil
she
Palms with a
does.
flank from behind.
Wow.
Good to see. Good to see.
Putting us at 6 and 9 here. I'm a little honestly not sure how this is gonna end.
It could go either way.
Yeah,
for
it
sure.
is leaning in OME's direction. However, it is not impossible. We have seen crazier turnarounds, believe me.
Oh. Getting really weird things with this headset, like not hearing audio on the right side for some reason.
Mine was doing that earlier on the left side.
Weird.
Placing sentry.
Are you rolled over your wire?
I don't know. Maybe. It's happened before.
Cover going out.
I think on like one like the most recent streams, I had rolled over the wire, but I was like still streaming and I couldn't like get it out, so I had to wait until the round was over.
Happens.
We are human here on the caster side.
Well, most of us.
Destroyed.
I'm a lizard person actually.
I knew it. It is said that us redheads are soulless, so you know.
Yeah. Phaelus throws some shots at Bondman. Looks like none of them landed though, but
Suppressing.
Phaelus
Leaving
took.
Phaelus at 40 here.
Yep. Does get the suppress on him, but the smoke is gonna leave her not able to.
That
Ooh,
is
we
a
see someone
nervous-
long there. Ooh.
Flashbang.
Ooh,
Ah.
unfortunately, Craig takes out Couch. Fortunately, Bondman takes out Phaelus. Unfortunately. Craig with Bondman also taken out by
Sane
Sane.
gets Craig. Man, we are just trading all over the place.
Lil Palm's taking out JC.
30 seconds left.
Cannot keep up with this.
We're 3 and 2 here, it looks like, with
Mhm.
BV having the advantage.
20 seconds. They have to get on there and plant the spike. It looks like BVU is not going to be able to be there to stop them from doing so. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Taking out Bruh Erica.
Spike down
So this
A.
actually puts BVU in a much better spot as
They do have to
Sane
go get it.
has to. I don't think he can win at this point. There we go.
And it's the 7th round. And see what I mean? They're kind of taking it back a little bit here. So, you know, this
Yeah,
this
I
game
mean,
could
you know,
really go either
it
way.
could turn around.
And we do love games like this. It is incredibly entertaining to watch.
Yeah, I mean, it's always better to cast a game that's not as one-sided.
Yeah.
You know, it's always nice to see, you know, if BVU rolls. Less nice to see if BVU gets rolled. Happens sometimes though.
Yeah.
But absolutely, it's more exciting and you know, it leads to better games whenever they're more evenly matched.
Right, and it gives you something to talk about.
Exactly. I mean, you know, whenever it's like just entirely one-sided and you know one side is getting rolled, you know, it's good if it's us. But then even still, it's like, you know, oh, cool, they did it again.
Uh. But and especially with closer games like this, we do see a lot more of the situations where they get, you know, aces or clutches, and it is, you know, a lot more exciting.
Yeah, it's more exciting, and we see more varied gameplay a lot of the times too. So
yeah, get to see a little bit more of the strategizing.
yeah, and you know, in a game where you have to get where you have to take a minimum of 13 rounds to win, whenever you start seeing the same round over and over again, it gets boring.
Yep.
Swarm grenade out.
Oh. And we
Lil
do
Palms
see the
takes
first
out
one go down
JP.
here. Unfortunately,
Goes down
Lil
to
Palms goes
Bruh
down.
Erica.
Spike planted.
Sane does get Bayless here, late getting Sane.
Bondman getting Tony the Tiger, late getting Bruh Erica again.
We are trading all over the place.
Late picks back up Phaelus. Late picking herself up as well. Bondman gets 2 with Late and Craig. It's a 2v2 right now. Couch takes out
Unfortunately,
Late.
does go down
Ooh.
1v1. Ah.
Same with Phaelus as well. Sad to see. I don't fully know all the agents in Valorant, but I think with KO, as we saw on that last round, KO can go down but still be picked back up. I think it's an ultimate thing because I think KO's ultimate basically just kind of powers him up a little bit, makes him a little bit more better, I guess. You know, it's your pretty standard, just, you know, kind of boost ability.
Yes.
But I think it also allows him to go down and be picked back up within like 10 seconds or something.
One suppressed.
Looks like Ole Miss setting up on B site here. Just on that corner, waiting to push in.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Fights have started. Phaelus does some damage. Taken out by JP. Craig and...
Spike planted.
I can't even commentate on that. The kills happened way too fast.
So much going on here.
So much going on. BVU ended up on top, though. Ooh, there we go.
And we do see that as the 8th round for BV. Folks, whoever wins, it is going to be an incredibly close game here.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, bringing it up to 10 and 8. Yeah, I mean, I was a little nervous at the 10 and 7. But yeah, I mean, it looks like we're bringing it back around, and I think we are going to be seeing a very, very close last round.
I definitely think potentially overtime.
Overtime is definitely not out of the question.
Our it's been talked on, but streamer's least favorite word.
Placing swarm
Yeah. For Valorant, at least. It's so long.
Every
half the
other
time.
game is entirely fine and understandable. Valorant's overtime could be, you know, as long as 5 minutes or 7 years.
Yes.
And you never know.
Theoretically infinite, and it does not lead for a good
And
time.
I almost feel like the mentality of that, the loss is just that much more devastating when
It's-
you've played 30
exactly.
minutes of overtime.
I mean, even the win would probably feel, you know, less rewarding because it's like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, finally.
And we do see at 3 and 4 here, Bruh does get Craig there. We see 2 of our players go down.
Did we get the plant down.
Phaelus does get bruh.
Oh, we got the spike carrier. Okay, cool. Like just before the plant goes down.
We do see
Ooh,
late
we're
getting
getting.
JPC.
Yep, gets us positive now.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
One enemy remaining.
Late watching our backs takes out Couch. Very you know, good watching our backs there. Leaves just Sane, who takes one but taken out by Phaelus, bringing it to 10 and 9.
Now, if we can manage to get a second round here, that would be ideal. Like putting us at 10 and 10.
Yeah, 10 and 10
here,
would be
even us
good
out.
to see.
As much as I, you know, will complain about overtime 100%, I would really like to see BV win here, and I think that they can pull it
Placing
off.
sentry. Placing swarm grenade. Alarm bot out.
So looks like starting off our next round, looks like Low Palms gets one, Tony the Tiger gets one.
So
Took a lot of
2
damage
kills
for it
there
though.
right off the bat, and it
Tony the
looks
Tiger
like
popping off, gets another one. It's just 2 already. A very
enemy
strong
remaining.
start to this round. Low Palms gets another. 2 and 2 for Tony the Tiger. Low Palms goes down to Couch.
That works.
it looks like Couch here is 17 HP. I dare say BV is potentially gonna get this 10th round.
Nah, he wins this.
You were saying.
He didn't win this.
He did not, in fact, win that, and that leaves us at 10 and 10 here.
10 and 10 tied. It's good to see.
Truly, you know, as much as I'd love to say whoever wins the next round is probably gonna win, that is never true. That is never
No.
ever true, especially in Valorant.
Placing sentry. Alarm bot out.
Hold our ground.
Tony the Tiger deals some damage on mid long here. Doesn't get anyone. It looks like they're gonna smoke that to get themselves through. Seeing a bit more of a stack up over on B site. Looks like a rotate back though. Tony the Tiger looking for his kill, gets it on JP. Bondman takes out Low Palms though. Prig gets Bondman. There we go.
Do see it.
Scared about that.
Yeah, I was very nervous.
He was not looking the right direction.
We're at 3 and 4 here at the advantage with one of their spike carrier, in fact, being at half.
I'm gonna say 60. Oh, right on the money.
Wow.
Late takes out Sane, leaves just Bruh Erica goes
And the spike
down.
carrier goes
Spike down
down.
A.
Is
30
just
seconds
Couch left with 25 seconds now. I don't think he's not gonna be able to pick up that spike. He's way too far across the map.
And he cannot afford to be loud or come across any of our players. And fortunately for BV, that is the 11th round for them.
I'll make them remember.
Tion says there's a CSGO Pro map that went 2 hours. That is horrible.
I hope they bought their streamers some snacks, because holy.
That is horrible. I remember casting for I think like Valorant finals last year at some point. I was given a Red Bull and a cinnamon roll for casting, which was very nice.
I will say we are typically treated decently well.
Yeah, especially whenever things go that far. They had bought some snacks for their players, and then they texted us like in between rounds. I'm like, come get a Red Bull and a cinnamon roll. You deserve it. I mean, it's bad enough just playing competitively for like 2 straight hours,
Oh.
but like the same map would be horrible.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, Phaelus and Tony the Tiger start us
Wow.
off with 2 kills. We do get the spike carrier. It
They
looks like.
are
Oh, never mind.
not
They
messing
got the spike planted
around.
actually. One man does take 1.
We are up 3 and 2 here.
Takes 2 actually.
Hopefully we can get this kill on Bondman. We do see, I believe Bondman and Saiyan are
Low Palms takes out
probably our
Sane. Bondman
best-
takes out Low Palms, and Light takes out Bondman.
Wow.
Let's go. That's gonna be 10 and 12, I think.
I believe we'll have time.
I believe so. There we go.
Yeah, I
Match
do
point for
believe
BV.
I do believe Sane and Bondman are probably two of the
Match point.
better playing players.
For sure.
We do see them typically last two alive pretty much every round.
Yeah, I mean they're top of their
Yep.
leaderboards at 26 and 15, and then 18
And
and,
that makes
17.
sense.
They're the only two positive ones on their team. Sane barely so, but BVU looks like everyone is positive. No,
Yes.
sorry, that was a blatant lie. Craig and Tony the Tiger are close to positive,
Oh,
or close to 0 at least, and then Low Palms not so. Looks like Tony the Tiger.
immediately getting couch. He knew it was an issue and he got rid of it.
Got rid of Couch, put him on the curb, put a for sale sign on him.
We do see Lil Palms get JPC there. We do see Bondman getting Lil Palm.
And Tony the Tiger. Craig takes out Bruh Erica, though. It's
down
3 and
A.
2. Phyllis using her KO ultimate. Ooh, Craig teleports into an unfortunate position. We get Sane through the
It is
long.
1 and 2 here. Hopefully Phaelus sees it here. Man, I hate as
Ooh, and there we go.
Oh,
Late takes
there
out
it
Bondman
is.
after the smoke goes down.
and that is a win for BV.
That is a win for BVU
wow,
indeed.
Incredible gameplay here.
Very good things from both sides for sure. I mean, at the beginning of that in those defense rounds, again, I think Sunset might just be a more defender heavy map, is my assumption. But yeah, I mean, Ole Miss was taking the rounds that they kind of needed, but BVU was getting a couple of them, and like we were saying, whenever you have a very heavily one-sided map, you have to take as many rounds as early as possible.
Absolutely.
And it looks like BVU was just able to do that. And then whenever it came our turn for defense, we were able to lock it in and
Turn things around a little bit.
turn things around for sure. Very good things from all of our players tonight. I think MVP in my heart is going to be Craig. I think he really put on a show tonight.
Yeah, I would agree. I would say that he did a pretty incredible job tonight.
Yep. Had his one ace, and then he had several other rounds where he 4Ks, 3Ks. Tony the Tiger was also doing good things this round. Looks like Late and Phaelus were at the top of the leaderboard for BVU, but yeah, at least for that round. But yeah, I mean Bondman going 29 and 16 at the top of the leaderboard overall. That's yeah, I mean he was definitely one of their better players.
I would say this was a very evenly played match.
Absolutely, it was very entertaining. But yeah, so that's gonna be all for you guys tonight. A nice Valorant W. We're going on to semifinals.
I
think this
believe
was
so,
quarterfinals.
yeah.
So yeah, after we won quarterfinals, semifinals. So we'll be seeing you there again next Tuesday, I believe. Probably.
Yes.
Yes. Which I should be here to stream for. BVU has a Thanksgiving break around that time, so I should be here, I think.
Schedule may be a little bit off. We may be playing a little bit earlier in the day. I'm not sure.
we might be moving that game around. But yeah, so be on the lookout for that. I believe the rest of this week we have Rainbow Six Siege tomorrow with Noah as your usual caster. And then BVU White is also going to be playing in quarterfinals on Friday, which I've heard is going to be entertaining. We'll put it that way. I will be having my own other commitments, so I think we'll be seeing a feature from Jacob, not one we see a whole lot of, but yeah, so keep an eye on those for the rest of the week and next week as we continue into the rest of quarterfinals, and then semifinals next week for Valorant at the very least. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching tonight. Good games from both sides. Absolutely.